Throughout history, music has been one of the cornerstones of humanity's mark upon the face of existence itself. From the tribal chanting of our primitive ancestors to the hymns sung by religious choirs. From the symphonies composed by Beethoven and Mozart to the 1989 hit Pump Up the Jam by Belgian house group Technotronic. Humanity has used music to express itself in ways that have inarguably changed the world we live in today. But among history's musicians, perhaps none do so as poignantly and meaningfully as the subject of this documentary. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the Mimes. Hello, it is so wonderful to meet you guys. Jean-Luc, Claude, I can't believe I'm in the presence of the famous Mimes. It is truly, truly an honor to be here. I understand that you guys must have a really busy production and recording schedule. Truly, I cannot thank you guys enough for allowing me to interview you both. Thank you for having me. So, Claude, Jean-Luc, tell me about how you two met and started your band. Oh, interesting. Fascinating. And this was 1997, correct? So, I'd love it if you two could tell me more about kind of your general creative process with this. I'd love to be hearing about everything you guys do. I'm so fascinated knowing how your songs come together. If there's anything you guys could share with me. Are you getting a call? Might be better to send it to voicemail. If we're in the middle of an interview, we can cut this part out. We can start from here. We don't need to reset or anything. We don't need to cut. We can reset. Is there anything any way you could tell me about you guys' creative process when it comes to writing songs? I would love to hear you guys. I Is this the same caller or I That's all right. We can just reset. I would love to hear you guys your songwriting process. The kind of creative process that goes into when you guys come up with your songs. I'd love any kind of insight you can give us. Is this important? Oh, okay. Do you want to answer that, or can I ask who is calling? If is it that important, or okay? Um, yeah, let's just cut and go back to zero with that. We can do that takeover again. So, Claude, we have sent Jean Luc out of the room because we don't want you to feel pressured to answer a certain way. We're going to do the same with you after we wrap this part. Is there anything you want to tell us, having worked with Jean Luc, your feelings towards him? Obviously, I assume you two have a very close relationship after working and living together for so many years, and I would love to hear some deeper insight about that. At a certain point, you guys had that drummer, Eloise, but the rumors are that there were creative differences between you, and you ended up kicking out is a strong word, asking her to leave the band. Would you mind explaining your guys' situation on that? I'm very sorry. I'm sure it must have been rough for you. We can cut the cameras. Let's give them a second. So, do you have any regrets about leaving the band? I hear you guys have a new album slated to come out in September. I hear it's going to be a concept album, one of the first of its kind for you guys. Would you mind explaining to me exactly what the concept behind this, the sort of formation behind everything? Oh, fascinating. Unbelievable. And this album is slated for a September release, correct? I understand completely. Hopefully, your manager is all right with this decision. I know there have been rumors in the world that she's been wanting you guys to get this one out as soon as possible, and September was your release date. But I'm sure as long as she doesn't mind, then it should be good. Jean-Luc, would you mind? Jean-Luc, where are you going? Claude, do you? Jean-Luc. Oh my God. Claude, this is your guys' apartment. Um, let's cut cameras. Oh, is that the same person? Can I ask who it is at this point? It's this is Marge. This is Marge Conlon, your producer. You've been working with her almost as long as you've been collaborating with Claude. I take it there's some sort of level of animosity between you two, or can I ask why? Is that information to be comfortable sharing? Oh dear. Is she aware that you two were planning on pushing your album from its September release date? Do you have a release date planned at this point? Yeah. Let's cut it.
A May release.
These are the messages
Fucks
that Marge has sent to you guys.
to release
I see.
album? Are your brains fried from all those fucking cigarettes you
Is there a certain way you guys feel about this?
Idiot.
I take it this is the voicemail. One of the voicemails she has sent you.
We had a September release date set for years, and now you want to pussy out and
Are you
wait?
two okay?
We're hemorrhaging money. We can't afford to fuck around until springtime just so you two pieces of shit can stand on your high horse of your stupid fucking artistic vision. Do you know how the U.S. dollar works?
Is this an average occurrence? Is this how she
to notice how fucking desperate
is this
we
how
are?
she normally speaks to
Is
you
that why you
two?
weren't picking up the goddamn phone? Do you just not give a shit about being in a band anymore? Should I just called a bank and declared bankruptcy? Is that what you fucking want? Because if there are any brain cells floating around in those heads
she's
of
really
yours,
going off
you're
at you
gonna
there.
pick up the phone right now and explain why the two of you are out of your
you two
mind.
okay?
Have I made myself clear? God!
You know, if you don't want this in the final edit, we can take it out. If you want us to cut right now, I think that'd be fine. Let's stop rolling. Let's get the cameras. Jean-Luc, are you all right? You came up here and let's I'm so sorry. Let's just give him a second.